So I noticed the bots had a new word they used yesterday. Usually you can scroll through my Reddit feed and you'll see 5, 6 people each saying pretty much usually the exact same sentence. Not pretty much. But yesterday there was a different word. One person said one thing and the next person said something with a different word in their post. Still the same thing, but, you know, just a different word. It's almost like the humans are evolving. You know, apparently this evolution can happen. Like, there used to be an illiteracy problem in the world, and then magically, once the internet became famous, everyone became an expert scholar at language. So, I'm not sure what that is, but I knew what it points out to is there was some sort of change there. Some sort of evolution occurred in the programming. And I also noticed that this is easier to see on Reddit than other places, as if it's slightly different programming they give the characters at each little thing. Maybe each little thing is its like own evolution. Like before the internet, you know, we were illiterate, and then after the internet, like the programming's all been updated that no one's illiterate anymore. And so it seems to be like, you know, you go from MySpace to, although I thought that was kind of like a step backwards to go to do what they did on Reddit, because I mean, that was really like the 80s. Last I listened to people and noticed that they were saying the same thing over and over when I stopped talking to people, period, when I was about 3 years old. Because of that, technically that's like kind of a step backwards to go to one place and see that like really, really happening, because I don't quite see that happening on X or Facebook as much as I mean, it's real obvious. It's on Reddit and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I mean, supposedly these people don't know anything about computers either, and you know, then they're all on the computer now. So I can't be like, oh, maybe they magically all got updated with the ability to use software, and they're all using the same software to spam their messages across the board. But you know, a careful studying of some of these accounts, it's apparent that some of them aren't just spamming like every 8 seconds. You can tell that because Reddit, when they are using software to, you know, like if I pass out a software, it all has the same frickin' thing. Like the Windows 7 opening screen is the same screen for everyone until I go in there and I modify it and stuff. And so it opens up Windows 7 and a picture of 4 colored window squares and some grass and some blue sky. And, you know, it's the same thing over and over. I noticed though that that happened. Like that was like evolution. Evolution just occurred. They used a different word when they're there spamming their things. And like I said, I've already went back and analyzed some of the posts, and I could write off that somehow 70% of these groups of people have magically became computer geniuses who don't understand technology at all and love getting scammed by everything technology and will fight to you till the death, literally fight to end your life if you tell them that computers aren't perfect and shit. You got to go to Linus Tech Tips and listen to his lies and his deceptions, and Tech Syndicate and listen to their lies, and you know, all the other people, and Bill Gates, NVIDIA, listen to their lies and deceptions and stuff. And so I mean, they don't even, I don't even know. Like, how do they not understand? Like, you couldn't understand tech if you how to use the software. But I could tell, like, you know, probably 70% of these people tops are using software to auto-generate their posts, you know, in their heads. That's what they're doing. And then others are posting like 6, 8 times. You can tell when the posts are spaced out like every 5 minutes, a new post comes up. That's because there's a rule there that to try to get rid of bots to prevent you posting 7 million posts in a few seconds and stuff. So it has to be like the software has to be timed every 5 minutes. It can post this post here, and then 5 minutes he'll post the next post there and all that. But it's a little interesting thing. Hey, it's those learning things. Life's a learning experience, you know, because if you didn't just sit around and listen to Linus Tech Tips lie to you and deceive you all day and learn his lies, then what would you have to do with 800,000 hours? You're forced to fucking be here and stuff. You know, it's a learning experience. So I thought I'd share that information. It was interesting that the bot programming on Reddit, those people there, they upgraded. They threw in a different word. The post before it had a different word, you know, in this one certain area. And it was like, holy shit, they're evolving. Oh my God. Maybe one day they'll evolve into dinosaurs and have them big dinosaur brains and fucking do something. Hey, look at that. Go throw some balls through some hoops or something, fucking advance and stuff. We're on our way to space, aren't we? We're about to stop filming all those NASA videos with a cheap 99-cent Dollar Tree camera. And we're about to take some real cameras out to Hollywood and make some cool videos of space. Oh, it's going to be so fun, man. It's going to be so great and stuff. You know, with the AI's help, anything is possible. With all-seeing AI, we can go places, right? You know, it's only been 400,000 hours now that we had to get, that it took to get literacy out there. And what else has changed? Oh yeah, the things I used to like as a kid now, like people do and stuff. Like, I guess people are making videos and stuff like I used to, you know, streaming on the internet like I used to try back in the day, but no one was on the internet, so. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Wow, man. We've changed so much, man. We're evolving. You know, I got hair ties that don't have a little metal piece in it. Wow, this earth is really going places, man, because the metal piece is bad and can snag your hair and stuff. Wow, we're going places, man. We got these earbuds that don't fall out of bots' ears, but fall out of living beings' ears. We haven't fixed that problem yet. There's a few other problems like that. I should make a video about how there's certain things humans can do, but I can't. Really weird. Like, and I'm not talking about their magical teleporting across the map when I summon a clone 2,000 miles away from where I met the original version of it. You know, I obviously don't think they actually have magical powers to teleport anymore. I never did. I just, you know, you gotta rule out things when you're watching them happen. You can't just be like, oh, hey, I'm inventing humans. Wow, I'm their parent. Wow, because Mari never came and proved that to me yet. So, hey, maybe they can teleport and they're real fucking magical and stuff, right? They're so magical. They upgraded the other day to say it was just yesterday. I've seen it. Just yesterday they magically upgraded to saying a new word. Interesting. And life's a learning experience. And then you die and you go back to reality where none of it means anything. And so it's just so great that you're learning every day. Keep learning. Just keep learning. Keep working. You gotta go to McDonald's. Someday we'll upgrade them to be able to make a French fry properly. You know, we should go to France and ask them how to do it. And maybe that's the problem. We haven't been back to France That's why we haven't switched to the standard. Switched from the standard to the metric, because we haven't been to France to ask them how to do it yet. We couldn't do that back then. So now we can evolve that direction too. That'd be cute and cool, wouldn't it? But that would be like kind of against the game's storyline here, where you got some alien race enslaving the planet and creating any way possible to milk and bilk people and deceive and manipulate the planet. So I don't think they're really interested in that. You know, this is like how they create tons of religion, or yeah, tons of religions, but tons of beautiful things like the different languages. That way you can't understand anything and you can't figure anything out and stuff about them. Brought to us by the religious people, the Satanist Christians, you know, our favorite Howard Sterns and Jeffrey Epstein's. Isn't that odd? Like pretty much all the discussions, like every discussion pretty much that I bring up kind of all lays out to the same, linking back to the same thing there, doesn't it? This is plain as the nose on Pinocchio's face. The more they lie, the more it grows. And, apparently, puppets' noses can grow. I think what happens is like you go to sleep and then the world changes. Like how I didn't go outside, and that's kind of a little bit different. Like when the fire occurred, when I asked for fire, and then like I hadn't gone outside, and so they could say the fire started like a day before and stuff. So yeah, I think it's got to do with something like that. If it's not on screen, it can be manipulated. Because I've tried to like manipulate the physical while watching it. Like, can I turn this into a cow right now? I can't. I've not been able to do those things. Although like looking at the sun, like I guess I was looking away every few minutes to like readjust my eyes when the clouds were forming pictures and stuff to answer my questions and stuff. Yeah, and I didn't watch that one day, like things were really changing. I didn't watch the sky. I kept looking away from it. I could tell the sky was changing because like it would go like pitch black and stuff. You know, there's like no clouds out, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's weird because I didn't think there was clouds there. And then so I was just messing with my emotions. I don't think I was even trying to play with the clouds. I was just like, damn, that's weird. Those clouds weren't there. Clouds don't just appear and dissipate real fast, do they? No, they don't. That had never happened before. Anyways, yeah, there we go. They upgraded. Yeah, that sucks. I wish I could be a bot and get some upgrades too, and like be happy and like not be in some sort of fake delusional bot world. That's probably the only way to achieve happiness. Or to be a bot. That'd be cool. I could be a bot. I could go around and just disappear into the hard drive and not ever have to come back out. That'd be fun. I only have to be here for 5 minutes instead of 400,000 hours or 800,000 hours. Pointless discussion. I can sit there and talk about hurricanes all day long and only a couple appear. Pointless. Pointless to keep talking about it, apparently. Talk about all other stuff that happens and barely advancing. It took 40 years for some of this stuff happening today to be happening across the globe. And I have, you know, 100% faith that it's just garbage and not going to go anywhere anyways. So Never does it? Never changes. Shit, I'm back to where I was. Like, trying to avoid fucking bots more than I ever fucking have tried in my past. Fucking just can't forget that I've seen them, you know, come out of non-existence into visual forms. So it's the only thing that's really changed, you know, for me. I think there still have the haunting memories of all the not evil bots, because they're created with good and evil. They're only on the screen to do evil shit. They do good things when I don't know, when they're sucking their dogs off. The dogs probably like that, right?